rests on the shoulders of Billy Walters and Albert Kelly too. So 2 players fighting out for a position in week 2 for the Broncos side.
Yes, we cannot wait. Daryl Braithwaite pumping out the tunes and the crowd is loving it.
Oh, it's the best, Danica. We are loving this at Suncorp tonight. Thank you both. South Sydney on the pitch. The Broncos not far away. Let's head to a man with a voice almost as good as Daryl. It's a very good evening, Peter Vaselis.
Thank you very much, James. The last time we saw Suncorp Stadium host an NRL game, it was, of course, last year's grand final. South Sydney out on the field. They are ready for action. The Broncos will be joining them in just a moment. Jai Arrow, someone who used to call this place home when he was a Bronco. Then he was a Titan. Now he's one of the Rabbitohs leading forwards. I'm sure Rabbitohs fans and players will remember the occasion of the grand final last year, and it's the result that would have been driving them during the pre-season to go one better. And as the Brisbane Broncos make their way out onto Suncorp Stadium, to the roar of the home crowd, there's one word that describes their state at the moment, and that is hope. Can they make their way back up to the NRL summit? Well, that man on screen, Payne Haas, he is such a vital cog in the Brisbane Broncos machine. They ended 2021 on a positive note. Was it a false dawn or the beginning of a new era? Time will tell. Albert Kelly playing in the halves tonight for Brisbane. There's no Adam Reynolds, so it's Kelly and Walters in the halves. We are ready for kickoff. Here we go. Game 2 of season 2022, the NRL season, the marathon which it is, back underway on Nine's Wide World of Sports. We'll be with you every step of the way as Payne Haas had the first carry. And here's Keenan Pulasia, an opportunity for him to start in the middle for Brisbane. We've seen him play as a back rower, now he's playing as a front rower. He's a man that'll be looking forward to this season in Pat Carrigan. Injury-marred season last year. Payne Haas with a second touch. Hard to handle, as always. Kolomatangi, one of the defenders. Jake Turpin, the dummy half. And here's a second touch for Carrigan. And a good run as well. Wrapped up by Cook and Kolomatangi. Last one here for Brisbane. Kelly puts it high. Alex Johnston at fullback for South, with Blake Taft ruled out earlier today. And that's a good chase from the Broncos, and Paul Borton, a good positive start in the home side.
Yeah, it was good, Salty. Welcome to the season, Salt. And Brisbane looking to impress in front of their home fans tonight. Yeah, so the forwards did a good job there. And now defensively, they've got to aim up.
Still inside their own 20 here, South. Mark Nichols with a carry. Dolphins bound in 2023. A couple of Dolphins bound players playing tonight. The fullback for Brisbane, of course, Jermaine Azarko. Kick here from Cody Walker from inside the 40. Got good purchase on it. Tracking across to take it, though, was Azarko. Gives it to Selwyn Cobbo. There was a school of thought around that Selwyn Cobbo may have been handed the #1 jersey as Corey Oates takes a run. That's with the injury to Tessie New out for the first 5 or 6 weeks of the season. Zarko won the #1 jersey, and the youngster, the 19-year-old Selwyn Cobbo, on the wing. Payne Haas into Rabbitohs territory. Still only 22 years of age, Payne Haas. And here's another good run from Pat Carrigan. He's used some good footwork in his 3 hit-ups so far tonight. Kelly under good pressure there as he got the kick away. Johnson flies side, takes it well, and then pops out the other side. Alex Johnson, he's up towards the halfway line. The Broncos corral him.
Well, that was a pretty good kick by Kelly, except for the chasers for the Broncos. They just ran past the man. And he does not need any invitation at all, Alex Johnston.
Look out a dummy half. Here's Junior Totola. And South with good field position here after 3 minutes. Cook, they cut out Nichols. Ilias, nice little pass to Cam Murray, but puts it down. Broncos We'll welcome that error from South because they had the numbers out to the left as it got to Murray.
Yeah, a bit of a relief for the Broncos. As we see there, Alex Johnson leap high. And he is a danger with open space in front of him. They found some good field position there, the Bunnies, but some loose hands there by the skipper, Cam Murray.
There's some royalty in the Broncos box next door tonight, Salty. And a Palaszczuk's there, the Premier. The Stephen someone, the assistant Premier, he's there. Anthony Albanese's here. He's a mad South fan. Elbow.
Isn't he ever?
They're all there.
How do you know that? Were you there earlier? Here's Turpin. Good run here from Payne Haas. There's the #1 ticket in town to be here at Suncorp Stadium. But for those of you watching at home all around the country, welcome, as I said, to Game 2 of season 2022. There's an offload from Haas to Turpin. Pulicia, straight on the chest and put down. It was a bullet pass. Didn't need to be thrown so hard to Jordan Ricky.
Yeah, just softer hands there would have been the play. But this is a trap that they don't want to get caught into, Salty, these two teams, is tit-for-tat errors. I know it's the first game of the year. They've had a couple of pre-season matches, but you don't want your first hit out of the NRL season to be riddled with errors.
Ilias to Walker, the two halves combining. Jackson Paulo wrapped up. Here's Mansour. Set restart here for the Rabbitohs. Damien Cook goes for a scoot out of dummy half. Selwyn Cobbo with the tackle. It's another set restart. Back-to-back set restarts as Totola. He's tackled 13 metres away from the line. Cook goes to Nichols. Good tackle there from Kurt Capewell. Couple of metres away, only 2 tackles gone in the set. What a start this would be for the Rabbitohs. Murray to Walker. Beautiful stuff to Paulo, and he's going to be stopped. It's a good tackle in the end from Tony Staggs. Isn't that going to be a good battle on the far side? South though still knocking on the door. Here's the skipper in Cameron Murray. 9 away from the line. Now Damien Cook to Totola. Can he get there? Tried to get the arm free, but it was wrapped up. Here's the last. Cook, Ilias. Incorrect. Play the ball. Wow, penalty Brisbane.
Yeah, big call. And it's gone against South Sydney.
Play the ball here. Is this another crackdown? Because I'm sure we see play the balls all the time.
I've got to say, Cam, I reckon it's got better. It used to happen all the time to roll the ball, but it's got better. But anyway, how would you know? But I've got to tell you, that was great Brisbane Broncos defence, something we didn't see last year. And in particular, Tony Staggs made some 3 or 4 really good low scything tackles out there.
Here's Keenan Pulicia. Good opportunity for Pulicia. No Tom Flegler at the moment. Here's Tony Staggs going to Selwyn Cobbo with some footwork. The teenager over the halfway line. Albert Kelly in support.
Forward pass.
Forward pass.
Well, you know what? You could see that happening because Albert Kelly was in front of Cobbo the whole way they were running down the sideline. As we see the replay here, it's great work, isn't it? Yep. Firstly by Staggs and Cobbo. Look at that step and the speed. And then look, Kelly's trying to stay on side. He's trying to stay on side. It was touch and go, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that was a simple case of draw and pass of the final defender, but I really like that movement by the Broncos out on the right-hand side. Just some nice early passes from Albert Kelly. He hit Tony Staggs on the run. When you've got a bloke like Tony Staggs out wide who's so dangerous one-on-one against the defender.
That could prove to be a lethal right edge for Brisbane with Tony Staggs and Selwyn Cobbo combining. Here's Damien Cook, half a chance for the Rabbitohs, number 9. Forced back into his own half of the field. Payne Haas and Billy Walters. Here's Colomatungi. Another player with a big future in the game here in Colomatungi. Totola. Last play here for the Rabbitohs. They go with the youngster, Lachlan Ilias. Puts it high. Corey Oates takes it in the field of play, and a good chase. 2 coming down on Oates, and it was Colomatungi leading the way along with Campbell Graham.
Too early,
Penalty Brisbane, and this is one of the new rule interpretations that last year that may well have been a 6 again, but now it is a penalty. So a penalty to Brisbane when it is inside their 40.
Yeah, and I like that change, Salty. When you do receive a penalty inside that zone, because, you know, I think teams worked it out. It worked in their favour as a defensive side to give away a 6 to go, just to try and settle your defensive line.
Sideline for us this evening, Andrew Johns. Hello, Joey.
Hey, Salty. Great night for footy. The track is rock hard like a bowling green. No dew. Plenty of ball movement. This will be an entertaining game tonight. Looking forward to it.
Turpin. Billy Walters throws it. Dummy almost goes straight through. Now Turpin, 15 away from the line. Carrigan goes to Kelly. Albert Kelly puts on a step, swivels, passes. Jordan Ricky now dances with them. Half an opening. It closes. Last play here for Brisbane. Azarko tries to weave it through. Couldn't get it past all those Rabbitohs legs that were there, and Josh Mansour dives on the loose ball.
I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying what Brisbane are doing. They're playing actually really well. Patrick Carrigan, he seems to have added this year some pace and some footwork that I haven't seen the last couple of years, and some long hair. He really looks the part, doesn't he?
He looks fit, buddy.
Yeah,
he looks
good.
fit.
Those young Broncos forwards that did re-sign, so he's at the Broncos until at least the end of the 2024 season. Pat Carrigan. Last play here for the Rabbitohs. Ilias. Good purchase on that kick. Nazarko long pass to Cobbo. Selwyn Cobbo. Tackled on his own 30. For Tony Staggs now. He slips through, tries to put on a fend. One of them worked. They just got to him the second time around. And this will be a penalty. They had a play at the football in the tackle. He's causing some headaches already, Katoni Staggs.
Well, even there in a 1-on-2 situation, he actually nearly got away from them. He's a gun, Katoni Staggs.
He missed so much football too, Paul, hasn't he, with his back-to-back knee injuries. Good tempo to the game so far. Carrigan goes to Payne Haas. Still moving forward in the tackle, despite turning his back to the defence. Turpin, now Billy Walters. Shows and goes and almost splits them again, Billy Walters. Herbie Farnworth to dummy half. It's a set restart. Herbie goes from dummy half. He'll almost get there. He stopped a metre away from the line. Big opportunity this for Brisbane.
Gotta go right.
Turpin, Payne Haas, back towards the play the ball.
They can still go right here. South line is very tight on that edge.
And they will go that way, Cam, but Carrigan cuts back towards the post. Basically had to stop because he had some of his own players in front of him. Which way will Turpin go? Goes straight to Payne Haas. They haven't used that right edge once. Turpin, now they go that way. Kelly, long pass, and in the corner they go through Selwyn Cobbo. Brisbane's first try of the season to the 19-year-old future star.
Well, that play was there from about tackle 2, and they just chewed up the numbers in the middle. Might have been a set plan, actually, as we see from the high shot here. Harvey Norman replay. What a lovely ball there by Albert Kelly. And isn't this young man an athlete? Selwyn Cobbo. Look at this, bang. The South Sydney wingers are defending extremely tight, like they're compressing their line in the middle third of the field. The entire football side is defending in the middle third of the field, so you're inviting those nice long passes to the wingers, and they finish well.
And what an excitement machine Selwyn Cobbo is going to be for a long, long time here at the Broncos.
Oh, no.
The referee
no.
The foot of Selwyn Cobbo.
Someone
checking the right foot.
obviously spotted something.
Checking the right foot of Cobbo, Fatty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Gone.
He's out.
Gone,
Prior to
Sticks.
Selwyn Cobbo grounding the ball in the end goal, his foot goes into touch. We have a decision.
I just asked what the touch judges are getting paid for. Blake was standing 2 feet away from him.
Conversions. They got to stand behind the post for conversions.
Okay, do the handover halfway. Just wait.
Disappointed Selwyn Cobbo.
Look at the touchy. Nothing.
So still no score after 14 minutes. And here's a penalty for South.
Too slow.
Once again, another one of those penalties that last year would have been a set restart.
But the Broncos have definitely looked better than their counterparts in the opening, 14 minutes. And I've liked a couple of touches that Billy Walters has had. A couple of times he's thrown a dummy and stepped and gone through, nearly got through.
Yeah, well, I think that is his strength, Fatty, his running game.
Let's take your sideline, Danica Mason.
Yeah, you can see the Rabbitohs players on your screens wearing a black armband, and that's for former player and life member Stan Brown, who sadly passed away this week. So Rabbitohs tonight paying their respects.
They are on the front foot now. South after that penalty, 30 metres away from Brisbane's line. They've had a couple of opportunities here. The Rabbitohs, Ilias. Walker just bounces away from one defender. Pushed on Cody Walker. Dragged down there by Herbie Farnworth. Here's Milne. Angled run from him. Tackled 10 away. Here's the last. They go down the short side. Cody Walker tries to weave it through. Brisbane have got it. It's play on for them. A near thing there for the Rabbitohs.
Well, Damien Cook and Cody Walker, two of the most dangerous players for the Rabbitohs combining there. Nearly ended in a good result, but the Broncos, their defence is holding firm tonight. Coach Kevin Walters will be pleased with that.
He will be. I've seen a lot already tonight of Lachlan Ilias and Cody Walker combining. Cody drifting from one side of the field to the other. Here's a kick from inside the 30. Has he got a good enough angle on it, Albert Kelly? No, but it's not a bad kick all the same. It'll go right down to the corner here for Alex Johnson.
Chase.
That's the best chase I've seen in a long time from the Bronx. A dozen of them up there. And the South boys are taking their time getting back on side.
No surprise to see one of those players leading the chase. Kurt Capel, the former Panther. He's certainly got happy memories of his last outing here at Suncorp Stadium in the grand final last year. Here's Jai Arrow. Solid contact there on Arrow. Yeah, that one through the effects, Mike. Here's Tom Burgess. And off the bench tonight for the Rabbitohs. Cody Walker now puts it high. Paulo trying to put some pressure there on Cobbo. The youngster takes it well. Got some good young outside backs involved in this game tonight. Got to remember, a player like Campbell Graham in South's team is still only 22. Jackson Paulo, 22. Campbell Graham seems like he's been around for a long time. Of course, he wasn't at school when he made his debut. Selwyn Cobbo, a 19-year-old. Excitement machines on both sides of the field. That one's crept up high on Jake Turpin.
Just got to wait. High tackle.
Well, we've just ticked over 17 minutes, and this will be the testing period for the Broncos. Now, we've seen them play some good football in periods throughout last season, didn't we, Salty? We just need to see this new-look Broncos side in 2022 finish off the half the way they've started this first 17 and a half minutes.
And to say that South Sydney were Brisbane's bogey team last year was an understatement. Combined total of both games, South's won 81-6. Brisbane have shown a great deal of improvement.
Not much in it. Wow. That's why they were in 14.
Yes. And the team that scored 81 made a grand final. Good opportunity, this one, for the Broncos. Carrigan, Payne Haas. Noticeable the short interchange of passing amongst the Broncos forwards. Here's Kelly. Inside pass here to Carrigan. He's the recipient this time. Only 13 metres away. Centre of Suncorp Stadium. Kelly now. Here's Azarko. Jermaine Azarko wrapped up. Good tackle on Azarko. 9 away from the line. Now Albert Kelly goes to Pat Carrigan. Puts on a step and an offload. Billy Walters does well to take that one. In traffic, Campbell Graham with the tackle. Here's the last. Kelly puts it high. Mansour underneath there. Here comes Cobbo. Couldn't get 2 hands to it. Almost had a clear grab. How athletic is he? Another near miss for Brisbane.
Well, they're starting to rack them up now. They could have scored 2 or 3 tries already tonight. Oh, nearly. By the way, I don't like what they're doing with Payne Haas. Getting a little pass from another forward, and he's running half pace. Payne Haas needs clean ball and charging onto it from way back. That's the way he'll create some carnage. Joey?
On Cobbo, I've had big raps of boom on this young man, but I've got to say, I'm blown away by his talent. One of those rare talents. Looks so much like Latrell Mitchell. Only a small thing, he's on the right wing, but he can only run with the ball in his left hand. Something they'll have to work on, the Bronx.
Jacob Host, 20 metres away. South looking up the ante. Walker puts in a kick as Arco's there for Brisbane, and he just stays in the field of play. Oh, Albert Kelly crunched, took the tough run, the halfback, and got smashed by Jai Arrow. These are tough yards here for Brisbane. South just wanting to turn the screws here defensively. Still inside their 20, only 15 metres away from the line. Is Ryan James coming on the field. And this will be the last tackle as they get up outside their 20. Need a good kick here, the Broncos. Albert Kelly puts it downfield. He'll find the grass. Alex Johnson picks it up on his own 30, gets to the 40. Tackled there by Walters and Capewell. Terrific defensive set by the Rabbitohs. Might not have had any points yet, but been an entertaining contest as we tick through the halfway mark of the first half. Jai Arrow, Haas and Capewell in there. Good field position this for the Rabbitohs again. Ilias, Walker, the halves combining again and almost getting straight through there was Host. Now Ilias, short side, Walker intercepts! Read it so well, Albert Kelly. He's up over the halfway line. Keeps the legs pumping and will go all the way. Albert Kelly.
Oh, the crowd's gone nuts. They love it. They got their try. They got the first try of the game. Albert Kelly. Just hiding out there, wasn't he?
Well, this Have a look at that one shot to pieces. Albert Kelly had his back turn when the play the ball on the Harvey Norman replay. That was an all or nothing play, and well, he had the legs to run the length. Well, he's run about 70, 75 metres there, and he's even gone the early crow.
Albert Kelly with the try.
There's a similarity with that try that David Middle has just pointed out to me. Go back to last year's grand final.
Oh, no.
Cody Walker carrying the ball and tried to slip the same sort of pass. And it went to Steve Crichton, who ran and scored for Penrith. So maybe this is a sign of some good coaching by Kevin Walters, or it's a fluke from Albert Kelly. Who knows?
Kevy's playing that one.
Albert, have your back turn. Turn around last second.
It's possible. Not probable, but possible.
Either way, a length of the field intercept try for Albert Kelly to open Brisbane's account for season 2022. Jermaine Azarko with the kicking duties tonight, and he's successful from right in front.
Josh, don't push anyone.
So Brisbane out to a 6 points to 0 lead. Albert Kelly, the try scorer.
He's entitled to hold his ground.
Played really well in the All-Stars game. Now getting an opportunity in the halves for Brisbane. Here's Carrigan. Well, I know you've been a fan of Pat Carrigan for a long time, but he's going very nicely early on. He's returned from injury tonight at the start of the game.
Yeah, it has been. Probably the best Broncos forward, that's for sure, so far tonight.
They look fit, the ruck players, don't they?
Fitter, don't they?
All the ruck players of the Broncos.
Now Capewell had Walters linking around, but took the line on himself. Walters the dummy half. Carrigan, Payne Haas. There's that example of what you were talking about before.
I mean, Payne's virtually standing still when he gets there.
Mansour did well there. That ball was floating away from him in the last moment. Josh Mansour into the starting lineup. Blake Taft ruled out. Here's Campbell Graham. Now Alex Johnson. Obstruction.
Sheep herder.
There's two things wrong, right? So Campbell actually crawls forward. You've got two players out of play.
Did open up quite easily for him.
Yeah, just a few Rabbitohs players loitering in front of the play the ball.
And that, you know what, that's just laziness. Got to get back on side, boys. Get back in your line.
What an opportunity this is for Brisbane. Up by converted try. Bang, what a tackle.
Good pass.
Jai
Arrow.
He's put a few of those on tonight.
Bone rattler on Ryan James. Azarko, that one goes behind Cobbo. He gets it. And it went into touch.
Play the
Batted
ball,
it back.
Cam.
That could have gone anywhere.
So play the ball in the middle, guys.
Brisbane
Play the
coach
ball.
Kevin Walters.
Does Kevy sit on the sideline every game?
Did for a few games towards the end of last year.
Guys. Use the foot, Jai.
Think about that for a halves combination. Kevin Walters and Alan Langer.
Right move. Touch it. Step.
Short of the halfway line here, South. Kolomatangi into Brisbane territory. 38th game of his career for Kieran Kolomatangi. Murray going to Walker. Here we go. Alex Johnson, Jackson Paulo now. And they've put it down again.
You know what? Once again, just have a look at Tony Staggs here.
No, it's a loose carry is the decision.
He's a genius. Because they were outnumbered.
Loose carry, knock on. Where do you want
But not only he read it, came in and then turned and chased. He's defending brilliantly.
Okay, Shorty.
Captain's challenge coming.
We have a captain's challenge from South Sydney. The decision is a loose carry by Jackson Paulo, which then led into a double knock-on.
So they'll have a look at the arm of Selwyn Cobbo here, Paul and Cam, after the initial contact from Tony Staggs.
Well, look, like I say, his hand's there, but I don't reckon he rakes it.
Well, he's entitled to have his hand near the football.
So he can't pass it.
That's right.
I think he's lost it. Loose carry is correct.
There's no intent to strip by Selwyn Cobbo. It's a loose carry.
Right.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
Yes, Fatty. 1 from 1.
Sydney has lost their challenge. It's a knock-on, loose carry. No intent to strip from
They even
Selwyn.
gave themselves a high five in the commentary box, folks. Or a fist bump anyway. Cam and Fatty after that one. Both of you agreeing with the bunker. Round one, Paul.
Nothing like a fisting.
So 6 points to 0. Brisbane leading. 14 minutes left in the first half.
Nice and tight. Alex, Keon, bind in tight.
It was worth
Nice and tight,
a
Jacob.
challenge, you would have thought.
Wait,
But
Albert, wait.
they've lost it now for the game, South Sydney. Corey Oates wrapped up and forced back by Kolomatangi. There's been some really big hits in this first half tonight. Ryan James with a hit up. It's good to see Ryan James back as
it is. You know what?
Good to see him back.
He's been such a good player for a long time. He nearly played Origin a couple of years ago. He was playing well enough to get picked, but just missed out. He's had quite a lot of injuries after leaving the Titans. He went to Canberra, had a couple of games for Canterbury, and here he is at the Broncos, who have given him a chance. I hope it works out for him.
Kelly put under a lot of pressure with that kick. Alex Johnson takes it well. Almost a bit of room to move, but Cobbo did well there to make that tackle on Alex Johnson. Tackle that had to be made. Josh Mansour, the veteran winger for the Rabbitohs. One of the most experienced players on the park is Josh Mansour. Here's Havili, one of the Rabbitohs off-season recruits from the Canberra Raiders. Walker now finds Jackson Paulo. He goes to Mansour. Mansour puts a kick back to Walker. Payne Haas is there.
He's there again. What a machine.
I'm not thinking anything more than that.
What have they got? They've got a penalty. Hang on, they've got a penalty 30 metres back. To South Sydney.
Okay, Damien Cook was held back. It's just a penalty, guys.
Damien Cook held back.
Well,
but Payne Haas, wow.
Yeah,
Who was that player?
It's a Rabbitohs penalty, but
player?
what about the effort from Payne Haas? He's not to know that this penalty was going to happen. The big man.
It's a penalty. Pat Carrigan grabbed Damien Cook.
43 post-contact metres already, 96 metres all up. He's played the whole 30 minutes, and there he was, chasing back.
Payne Haas receiving a HIA, which I think he's passed an on-field test. Down to you, Joey.
Just want to make a comment on Cody Walker. We know how lethal he's down the left side, but tonight I've got to say Tony Staggs. he's on his job. Maybe Cody has to come to the right side and attack the other side, maybe Herbie Farnworth.
Yeah, that's a good call, Joey, because they've handled everything that Cody Walker's done down that left-hand side.
South, what an opportunity this is for them. Here's Havili. Now Cook, 8 away from the line. Ilias to Walker. Can they score this time? For the corner, Josh Mansour. He gets there, puts it down. South's hit back.
Until then, Joey, because he did well again there, Cody Walker. And the veteran over in the corner, Josh Mansour, the Harvey Norman replay. They got some numbers there. That's the trick to it. And on this occasion, Tony Staggs, who's read that situation quite well all night, just couldn't get over to help Cobbo in the corner. Josh Mansour gets down. Ooh. Now, did his left hand...
Could be having a look, maybe.
Yeah, did his left hand hit the ground first before he grounded it?
Well, Fatty, it was a case for the Rabbit. He scored.
He's good.
Yeah. Well, for the Rabbits, it's a case of keep asking the question until they break, really. And they've gone down that left-hand edge all night, and they've had some half breaks and whatnot. But Tony Staggs has handled it. But that time around, they run that move. They set play too well for the Broncos.
And that was on the back. Andrew Johns on the sideline.
Thanks, Fat. Jacob Host does a really good job here. The ball goes to the left. When it gets into Cody Walker's hands, just let it roll there. Jacob Host is out on the left side on that 20-metre sign. And the ball will come out to the left. He'll run the decoy. Cody gets the ball here. If we just stop it right there, see Jacob Host will run into this gap here. But what he does, he doesn't stop in the line. And with this strong line, it holds Katoni up for just a second. But watch when he gets through the line so Albert Kelly doesn't get obstructed. Really smart work there, and they get the room on the outside. Just a smart decoy there from Jacob Host.
Brilliant stuff, Joey. Andrew Sterling down there on the sideline. Joey, you should be, you know what? You should be a coach.
Thanks, Matthew.
Jackson Paulo with the kicking duties. From the touch line, waved away, no goal.
Keep working that tenure. Not early, guys. Just wait, Jermaine.
Beautiful March night in Brisbane. The jewel of the city's crown, Suncorp Stadium, will be an absolute treat. We're being entertained by a very good game of football here over the first half an hour. Brisbane holding on to a 2-point advantage. South Sydney, that try to Josh Mansour. From their first points of the season. Here's Burgess, wrapped up here by Pulasia, James and Carrigan. Oh, solid contact. That time was on Jacob Host. I know that Jacob Host means business after a fiery training session earlier in the week with Latrell Mitchell. Walker. It's in a kick, taken by Zarko. And that is another good chase. This time it's Josh Mansour with the tackle on Jermaine Zarko. Walters. Goes the dummy, makes a couple of metres outside his own 20. Reece Kennedy with his first touch of the season. Tackle there by Jai Arrow. Quick play the ball. Turpin. Here's Ryan James. He's looked lively. Here's the last for Brisbane. Kelly under pressure from Host. Got the kick away. Tane Milne with the take. Came off the tackle there. Kennedy was about to get involved with Herbie Farnworth, who went in for a one-on-one strip and then went on with it too long, so it's a penalty here to South Sydney.
Step back, guys. Come back here. Come back here.
Well, it's a standing tackle, and
Campbell.
the referees do allow the defenders to hold on to the attacking player a little bit longer, but Herbie's just gone a little bit overboard there. And Tane Milne, he wasn't a happy man.
Your thoughts, Cameron, on Lachlan Ilias? Big shoes to fill with no Adam Reynolds now at the club. He's been solid the first 33 minutes or so.
No, he has. He's played his role, which is, I think, what he's been asked to do tonight, Salty. And he's had some nice touches in and around Cody Walker, combining with him over on that left-hand side. But he looks confident as he goes here down the right edge.
He gets a pass away to Walker, who finds Colomatungi, flick pass out the back, and he couldn't handle it. Campbell Graham, it went forward into one of his teammates, and it's an accidental knock on, so they'll play the scrum feed here for Brisbane.
Scrum in the middle, scrum clock on.
Yet again for South, both halves combining, and that one just went behind Campbell Graham. Down to you, Joey.
Give a shout out to a young fella in the crowd, Mateo. He's a 5-year-old. He's in palliative care. Now he's got a rare genetic disease. He's surviving on blood transfusions every day. We got to meet him before the game, myself, JT and Cameron. He's a mad South man, and well done to the South Sydney team. Tomorrow he's going to meet his heroes. So keep fighting, young fella. And, great to see him at the game.
Joey, well said, mate. That's very special. And great that South will meet with the youngster tomorrow. Pulasia. And Kelly, who goes short. There's more. Good defence. Jacob Host and Cody Walker. It was mainly Host. Kelly driven back. Jackson Paulo, the defender there for the Rabbitohs. Here's the last. Walters with a kick. The first kick we've seen Billy Walters produce. Most of the kicking duties have gone to Albert Kelly for Brisbane. Campbell Graham now. Important stage of the game as we enter the last 5 minutes of the first half. Terrific atmosphere at Suncorp Stadium tonight. Great to have the NRL season back. Damien Cook tries to dance around them, and as he went to straighten, he was wrapped up by Jordan Ricky. Jai Arrow. Nice offload as well. Here's Severely.
Pick up.
It's a great take from Cook. They're keeping it alive here, South. Ilias, Colomatungi. Brisbane's defence didn't panic. Campbell Graham. Ilias puts in a kick. Milne trying to come and put pressure on Azarko. Jermaine Azarko takes it very well.
Yeah, Corey Oates, he did a great job to get back there and help out Jermaine Azarko. Yeah, Tane Milne breathing down his neck.
Oh, another injury on the ball. That's the second of the night, one each.
Hey, the ball there.
This is great field position for Souths. Yeah, let's just...
Really?
Well, yeah, but you see a lot of them. If they're going to ping everyone, we'll be here for 5 hours.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So why pick and choose? That could be costly for the Bronx. South's on the attack. 3 minutes left in the first half. Use the foot. Thanks, good.
Here's Tom Burgess. Big opportunity for South to hit the front. Havili, the former Raider, 11 away from the line. Now Damien Cook. They go back towards the right. Arrow throws a big dummy. Not fallen for by the Broncos defenders. Ryan James. One of them. Now Damien Cook goes short. Can they force their way over here?
They're short on the right, the Broncos.
South now, what an opportunity. That's on the Brisbane arm. Here's Ilias. Lachlan Ilias. It was still the last tackle. South play. Now the call has come. Now the call has come. 6 more tackles. Walker throws a pass. Ricky there. Well read on Jacob Host.
Release it now.
7 metres away from the line. Inside the last 2 minutes of the half. South knocking on the door. Burgess will play it. Now it's with Walker. Quick hands. Paulo back towards the centre of the ground. He's crunched.
Walker's gone down here, Soldy.
He's on his haunches in back play. We'll stick with the action though, because Havili gets an offload away to Damien Cook. He tries to get a pass away, but getting his hand to it there was Albert Kelly or Selwyn Cobbo.
Well, it's good work. Good knockdown in the end, because it could have been a try, but Brisbane just need to take stock, suck them in, get ready for another assault.
In the middle, guys.
This is a big moment of the game here. Cody Walker is in a bit of agony. He's in the hands of the trainer. Is it a leg injury?
Oh, just a little cork,
flash.
I think. I think he's got a cork
Clock's still going. Stay in this position.
just
Let's
above
go.
the
Let's
right
go, Jermaine.
knee.
The shot clock's still going. Let's go, Lachlan.
They hurt.
Lachlan, let's go.
55 seconds left. South with the scrum feed, so still a big opportunity here for South. No, not a big opportunity because they've knocked it on from the back of the scrum.
Big knock on there.
Massive sigh of relief for the Broncos and a majority of the fans inside the stadium.
Oh, well, he's looking up to where he's going to run. Even the greats, and he is a great player, Damien Cook. Can make those little errors. Well, it's a big error, that one. How do you know about the corks hurting right away, Cameron? You played in a dinner suit for 650 games. Never got injured. Never missed a minute.
Fatty, I had my fair share of corks.
In the last 12 months since you retired. Here's Pulisier.
Zero.
Okay, he's held there.
Half time here at Suncorp Stadium. And an entertaining half of football. 1 try apiece at the break. It's the Broncos 6 leading the Rabbitohs 4. James here, what a first half we had and what a second half we are in for. Hope you're enjoying your first taste of Friday night football. Now, Ampol are fueling the second half and are asking this question. So, Paul, from what you've seen so far, I know it's only 40 minutes into the season, you think we'll see the Broncos play finals football in 2022?
Is there another question? Look, having run 14th last year, what I've seen in the first 40 minutes is definitely an encouragement for the club, for the players, for their fans. And we're just commenting at half-time that every player actually looks fitter. So I don't know whether they had to change the staff in them, but they do look a lot fitter. So it's certainly helped. And you know what? The most pleasing aspect tonight for them so far has been their defence, because Souths were camped on their line for quite a bit, couldn't get through, and they just kept turning up for each other, and that's what defence is all about. So whether they'll make the top 8, that's a long way off.
Yeah.
I would probably say not.
Yeah, it's a long way, Fatty, isn't it? And we've still got rep games to contend with throughout the year and injuries and whatnot, but, well, there's good signs in this first 40 minutes for the Broncos, and if they can continue that, well, they'll be pushing for an 8 spot.
Second half is underway. Great to have Ampol with us as well too. Thanks to all of our partners for being on board for season 2022. What a ride we're in for. Penrith outstanding last night. These two teams have come to play tonight. Damien Cook tries to get a penalty.
Ampol on for the whole year, are they?
Yes.
Can they do something about the petrol? Mate, it cost me $250 to drive up from the Gold Coast.
In your Ferrari.
With the driver. Walker puts it high. Bobo underneath it, takes it well. How was your first day back at work since the grand final, Paul? Okay, you good?
Yeah, I've been working into it. It's very enjoyable. You wouldn't want to start anywhere else than right here at Flank Park. The greatest rugby league ground in the world.
The ground was covered in water a fortnight ago. And we are thinking of all those people right across the nation that have been flood affected in the last couple of weeks. Hopefully you're able to switch off tonight and enjoy a bit of NRL action on this Friday night. Here's Keenan Pulisier for the Broncos. A metre short of the halfway line. Last play here, Turpin. Kelly. Hoists it high. Alex Johnston underneath it. Playing fullback tonight. And Alex Johnston beats the first man. Look out. Herbie Farnworth flings him to the ground. Lassoed him. Must be a Yellowstone fan. Got the rope out and got him to the ground. Now the magic of the NRL Premiership is that it's real. From athletes who play it to the fans who love it. The best way to experience the Premiership is live. Fans can secure their seats from nrl.com/tickets. Cook. Walker puts it down. Albert Kelly got to it. Five sort of halfway. He's what an athlete. He's one of these players that you're starting to rise to your feet every time he gets the ball. He makes something out of nothing. Billy Walters. Here's Jermaine Azarko. Herbie Farnworth. Tried to hit the go button, but was stopped 30 metres away from the Rabbitohs line. Walters smash. Good tackle. Bolomatangi bounces back to his feet. Turpin. Pulisier, dummy there to Payne Haas. Good Keenan Pulisier in the middle for Brisbane. Last play here for the Broncos. Chance for an attacking kick. Albert Kelly puts it high for Selwyn. Cobo takes it. Oh, then couldn't find Ricky. Oh, and he touched it. There was a touch from Ricky. Went forward. Albert Kelly thought he was in for his second try of the night, but South will get it.
Sorry.
That's nearly another bomb try, you know. They could quite easily have got the 4 points here. Flicks it in. Oh. Forward pass. He's called it forward, the ref. But wow, it's another close call there.
Last plenty of questions so far tonight. The Broncos. Fast, hard-paced game, plenty of big hits. Here goes Walker after Damien Cook found half an opening. South now through Ilias. Now Paulo. He's looked lively as well. Jackson Paulo playing in the centres. Ilias puts up a kick. Zarko underneath it, takes it well. Almost got away from them there, did Jermaine Azarko. Corey Oates for Brisbane on their own 30. I suppose, Paul, the key here from a Brisbane point of view is that these were the times in games last year after half-time that they started to fade away, so it's an important opening 10 or 15 minutes here for Brisbane.
Yeah, and most teams put a couple of tries on Brisbane and then they couldn't catch it. And they sort of fell away and suffered a few heavy defeats. Kurt Capewell makes a good run. That's his best run of the night.
Last play here for Brisbane. Kelly puts it high. It's a tester here for Mansour. He takes it well. Oh, pops up a dangerous pass there for Jackson Paulo. Well, lucky he was awake to it, and even luckier that he got it.
How did he know he was there?
Coming out of their own end here now. South through Johnson. That's tackle 3 there. 12 away from the line. Brisbane trying to aim up here in defence. Mansour. And he links up here with Mill. He's forced back inside his own 20. 2 tackles left in the set. Severely. Good run. Much needed run. That's 15 hard-earned metres there for Havili. Ilias from well inside the 40. Selwyn Cobbo just judged the fly to that. Had to reach up for it. Goes to Azarko. Good take in the end there from Selwyn Cobbo. A good field position this for Brisbane. Evenly poised contest with the Broncos leading by 2. Reece Kennedy into South territory. Former Rabbitoh. Keenan Pulasia. It's well read there by Jai Arrow. Kelly drifting, passing. Here's Katoni Staggs. Fires a pass. That's well taken there by Azarko. It's the last tackle. Kelly kicks this time. Corey Oates corner of the ground, won't reach him. Farnworth takes it. Then just can't put a kick on that one on the last. South survives through Campbell Graham. On their own 20 here, the Rabbitohs. See Cody Walker moving freely in the second half after he picked up that cork late in the first half. Arrow, Ilias, here's Colomatungi. Nice pass, Campbell Graham, even better ball out to Tane Milne, and he reaches the halfway line.
Good cover by Kurt Capewell out there.
Cook, centre of the ground, Arrow, Walker. Chips that one over the top into open spaces. Jackson Paulo coming out after it, but Jermaine Azarko was there for Brisbane. It's good, those little kicks. Cody Walker into no man's land.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous, and he's had an opportunity just to dink one in there behind the winger, but Jermaine Azarko, he was up to the challenge. Down to you, Joey.
Yeah, just watching the way they're playing South, the halves, Ilias and Cody Walker still trying to build that combination. Love to see Damien Cook get out a dummy half more with his speed, especially the game as it gets on, more fatigue. He's got to get out a dummy half more.
Here's a kick from inside the 40. I want that one again. Albert Kelly. Alex Johnson with a good kick return. Oh,
That's another roller.
another one. Another incorrect play the ball. What's that, the 3rd now tonight?
That's the
Oh,
third.
mate, I thought that was a long way gone before you even did anything.
Ashley Klein saying there was a long way gone before you did anything.
I think the latest rule that changed in the future is that you have to look to as though you are making an attempt. You don't have to actually touch the ball, right?
Make an attempt to play the ball.
That was pretty close, wasn't it? At making an attempt, yeah.
I'd think so. If you have both feet planted on the ground and you roll it between your legs like it's a tunnel ball, fair enough. But if you're lifting your foot, and come on, let's just let the boys play.
There's a good tackle from Milne on Walters. You see a little bit of it. How you going there as well? Now Payne Haas. Try to ruffle his feathers out there. Turpin. Walters. Capewell. Beautiful ball from Capewell for the corner. Corey Oates, his 99th try in the NRL. Then Brisbane go further in front.
Yep. And on the back of the South's error, the Harvey Norman replay will show they just had the numbers. Oh, that South's players have run in from nowhere and just left the winger bare, honestly.
Corey Oates with his 99th try in the NRL.
And he's been a great player and Origin player as well. And just watch, so Souths, they're numbered up pretty well. There's a bit of space here. They just watch what the winger does. I mean, mate, just leave Capewell for your inside man and Campbell Graham. Stay on your man. That's not a try.
And with all due respect to Kurt Capewell, it's a back rower v Campbell, who is a centre. He's an out-and-out centre, so he's got him covered for pace, and it's man on man. Tane Milne he pulled the trigger too early there.
I've done that a few times myself.
Have you?
But just on Corey Oates, by the way, it's a great 27 years of age. He fell out of favour last year. And it's good to see him back.
Keep it together, Paul.
Just on the footy field.
Jermaine Asako from out wide. Wants it to come back, but it won't. No goal.
The more you do, the more he loves it. Stay behind, guys. Stay behind, guys.
Six-point margin in favour of Brisbane. 10-4. 12 minutes gone. Second half. This ball could bounce anywhere. Philosia has it for Brisbane. Michael Cheekham, one of the defenders there for the Rabbitohs, the former West Tigers player.
Up, Damien! Use the foot race!
I've seen two of the off-season recruits for the Rabbitohs in action tonight, in Michael Cheekham and Sevilla Avili.
And that's a better run from Payne Haas, just straight off the dummy half, add a bit of pace. And that's what he's best at. I mean, James Fisher-Harris last night.
Yep.
But no one does it better than him. Nelson.
Big Nelson.
Yeah.
Asofa Solomona.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah. No, well, there's nothing
that's
wrong.
what Payne does.
There's nothing wrong with some interchange of passes with the forward pack, but maybe switching roles with Payne Haas and Pat Carrigan, having Payne Haas be the first ball player.
We'll see two of them in action on Sunday when Junior Paulo from the Eels goes up against Mo Fotuaika from the Titans as well. Souths coming out of their own ends through Jackson Paulo. Cook goes here to Cheekham. Scored a match-winning try for the West Tigers a couple of seasons ago here at Suncorp Stadium against the Broncos.
That's what we need to see more of from Damien Cook. Just little darts out of dummy half, getting his forward on the front foot.
That's a good pick-up on the bounce from Cody Walker. Goes to Alex Johnston. He spins around, finds Walker. Cook standing still. Now Cheekham. Campbell Graham. Still alive here, Campbell Graham. Like Bjorn Borg up top. Campbell Graham. Here's Walker. Now Jackson Paulo. Can he get through? It's the last. Pops it past the host, who loses it.
And
we'll change over.
And just on his outside, Salty, Josh Mansour was unmarked and he threw his hands up in the air. As we look here on the high shot, there he was. 4 points gone begging there for the Rabbits.
That's unbelievable. I mean, he never even looked. He must have known he had the winger there, and you can see Josh Mansour's frustration in the end. That was it. Oh, wow. Just slaughtered the try.
Brisbane coming out of their own ends. That real chess game feel to it at the moment. 25 minutes remaining. Corey Oates with a run. The lone try of the second half so far is Carrigan. His first in tonight was outstanding. Given the amount of football that he missed last year, now Payne Haas standing in the tackle like a colossus. Here's the last for Brisbane. Kelly puts it high. Should be no problem there for Alex Johnson, who takes it well. NRL's free-to-play game. Pick'em is back. Just pick the winning margin from 4 selected matches to win in a share of 100 grand weekly prize. Head to nrl.com/pick'em now. Down to you, Joey.
Yeah, just watching South Sydney, the way they're attacking, they're jabbing away, jab, 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 especially with Cody Walker. What they're missing is that knockout punch, and they get it back next week with Latrell Mitchell. As there's another error by South Sydney. They're looking frustrated. Yeah, they're lacking that bit of X factor, but that knockout punch when Cody goes to the line, I'll be looking forward to getting Latrell back.
Here's the reason why Tane Milne is down in back play. You just saw him.
Let's go, guys.
Go over awkwardly.
And we have seen penalties in the past given for that.
The ball. But this is a big opportunity, as Joey mentioned, now for Brisbane. Scrumpy, 33 metres away from the Rabbitohs line. Albert Kelly. That's a good tackle. Oh, it got away from him. How strong is he? The Tony Staggs got away from Josh Mansour. Now Kelly. Here's Jordan Ricky. 22 metres away. Brisbane leading by 6. Wanting to extend that lead. Now Carrigan changes direction. Goes here to Ricky. And Jordan Ricky, 12 metres away from the line. Jake Turpin. Carrigan getting really involved. Kelly. Walters. Cut out pass. He's looking for 100 tries in the NRL. Corey Oates, not this time. He's tackled 5 metres short. 2 tackles left in the set. Jake Turpin. Carrigan again with yet another touch. This time he's well wrapped up. Last play here for Brisbane. Kelly. Shaped the kick. Now looks to run. Goes to Ricky. Fires a pass to Walters. Billy Walters. That's a beautiful kick. In the goal area. They're coming out after it. And saving the day is Tane Milne.
Yeah, great play by the Bronx. Great support play, and Billy Walters did well there. From one side of the field to the other, it's making South work very hard in defence, bringing on a bit of fatigue, but yeah, did well there, South. 3 Broncos players steaming down on Milne's wing.
Time off. Herbie's touched the ball, which is a knock on. Knock backwards off South, knock on by Herbie. It's a 20-minute restart.
Oh, there we go. The bunker can have a look at those restarts, and they found a knock on from Herbie Farnworth.
Well, if I'm Billy Walters and the Broncos, I see that as an opportunity to score points there and maybe look for an early kick in attacking sets in behind Tane Milne. He's up on the end of the defensive line outside Campbell Graham a lot.
Now, Chemist Warehouse, Sunday Arvo footy is back with the Gold Coast Titans taking on the Eels as South through Damien Cook. We'll get back to that in just a moment.
Campbell's on you, you're on the ground.
He's got to go back and play the ball here. But yeah, it's the Eels and the Titans. And Chemist Warehouse Sunday footy at Combank Stadium. Now Ilias. Oh, intercept! He did well there, Herbie Farnworth. He read it beautifully.
And Herbie accidentally ended up with the ball in his hands there. It was like he was going to make a tackle and just fell into the grass with his hands. Either way, the Bronx have now got it.
Jordan Ricky, he's coming to life in the second half.
Yeah, he's starting to come into his own. We saw him last year score a couple of 30, 40-metre tries. He's got a great step and some speed.
Carrigan, Payne Haas. He makes a couple of metres there. Here's the last. Kelly. Another kick. This time it is for Selwyn Cobbo again. Can't get a grab at it. Tony Staggs
Knock on by Selwyn.
puts it down, or there was a knock on initially from Selwyn Cobbo. Either way, it is a changeover. He's receiving a bit of treatment here. Might be some cramp there for Tony Staggs.
Camping getting stretched out by the great Matthew Barradine, former Storm head trainer, now working for the Broncos.
He's the one you called upon if you needed anything. Not that ever happened.
He's a great man, Barra.
Was he in charge of your weights training, was he?
I didn't have the weights program, Fatty.
Here's Tatola. Now Cook. Ilias, beautiful pass from Ilias. That had to have touched the Broncos' head. No, they'll come back because it was touched. Corey Oates thought he was sprinting away for try 100 in the NRL for him. But it definitely struck the arm of a Bronco. And
ready on the scrum.
South, a good field position here, Cam.
Yeah, well, again, it's Damien Cook getting out of dummy half and his ability to run out and square up the A defender, which puts the outside men under pressure. Joey was talking about this a little bit earlier about asking Damien to get out of dummy half a lot more, and we've seen a few darts where the Broncos defence looks a little nervous.
Yeah, I've seen him actually dart out of dummy half quite a few times tonight and actually run into Broncos players, and some of those occasions it could have been a penalty given, but nothing yet.
Just saw a shot of the Rabbitohs coach's box with Jason Demetrio. Here's Nichols. Straight and hard from Mark Nichols. Now Cook. Murray goes to Tatola. Set restart here for the Rabbitohs. What an opportunity for them. Full set of 6, 5 metres away from the line. Murray, Walker with a dummy. Tries to split them, he can't. Good tackle. Jordan Ricky was in there with the initial contact. Another set restart here for South. Ilias. Now it's with Cheekham. Still alive, Michael Cheekham. Still driving towards the line. He stopped. Cook. Now Murray. Cody Walker. That's terrific defence from Brisbane on Cody Walker. Nichols will go on his own. Payne Haas says, come here, and he puts him down along with Pat Carrigan. Now Murray held up the pass beautifully. Ilias with a dummy. Tries to get there, the young halfback. Brisbane have got it. Have South regathered? No, they haven't. Brisbane have got it. And it'll be a dropout. All backwards there. The drops from Brisbane. It'll be a dropout.
Yeah, goal line dropout. But once again, South desperately trying to get this try. And the Brisbane Broncos defence is just outstanding. They just keep turning up, making the tackles, smothering.
Just hold that line. When the ball clears the ruck,
South's now more possession.
Let's go. What's the time, Jermaine? Let's go. Let's go.
Joey mentioned it earlier on in the half that it's those moments. They'd love to have Latrell Mitchell out there, but he will return next week. That's a fair dropout. 56 metres. South will start this set. Brisbane's 40-metre line. Totola playing it to Cook. Here's Murray, the captain. Another in a long list of local juniors to captain the Rabbitohs. Walker. Oh, that time they couldn't handle it. And Billy Walters has picked it up here for Brisbane. He's dancing around with them. Can he find a pass? He can't. Well, it's a compound error from South. They've given away a penalty. Too long in the tackle there on Billy Walters.
Look, I'm going to ask Andrew a question about, it's not so much that Adam Reynolds hasn't played for Brisbane, but he's not playing for Souths, and therefore there's a lack of direction, a lack of kicking game, Andrew.
Yeah, they're still finding their combination. Lachlan Ilias and Cody. You see Cody starting to get a little bit frustrated. Went to the right side then, looking to put something on. You've got to get that combination roaring on his favourite left side. I think also Alex Johnson at fullback, not on that left wing, is sort of affecting South Sydney, but I think when the trial comes back, that'll add so much to their potency on the edge.
Back-to-back penalties here for Brisbane. They'll shoot the touch. Mentioning the new recruits in the South lineup tonight, because there's 3 in Brisbane. Kurt Capel, Ryan James, and the 5'8", Billy Walters. Pat Carrigan, tackle there by Totola, one of the defenders there for South, along with Nichols is there, Cheekham as well. Ryan James for Brisbane. Quick play the ball as well. Albert Kelly off the back of it, goes to Jermaine Azarko. Here we go, Katoni Staggs flies the ball into touch behind Selvin Cobbo.
Well, he looked likely, and again, makes a half break. Katoni Staggs, such a powerful ball runner, but a little bit of patience needed to be shown there by Katoni. Quite an early tackle. Enforced one and giving possession back to the Rabbitohs.
Mark straight, team!
They had a chance to put Souths away there. And also maybe Selwyn Cobbo, just a little bit of patience, a little bit of depth. Could have run under that pass.
If they receive a penalty within 40 metres, Fatty, the Broncos, would you look to take the 2?
Yeah,
pushing at 8 points.
I was surprised. I know it would have been a difficult kick 40 metres out, but I thought Azarko's got the power to make that. I would have had a shot.
He's got the distance.
13 minutes remaining. South still in the contest. Murray throws a dummy this time, not fallen for by Jake Turpin. Here's the last. Kick from Walker. Bobo takes it on the full. Looks to split them. That's a good kick return there from Selvin Cobbo. Now we've seen all of South's reserves being used so far tonight, but one man who's on the bench for Brisbane is Tyrone Roberts, a veteran of not only the NRL but English Super League as well. Here with the North Devils as well last year.
Premiership with the Devils.
Yeah. Your old club. Here's Walters, flicks it to Turpin. Now Kelly to Payne Haas. Nice flick pass, Carrigan. Good tackle there by Cody Walker on Pat Carrigan. Here's the last. Albert Kelly, what will he do here? Rolls it back towards the post. It's gone through everyone. Johnson's there for South. Can he get back in the field of play? He can. That's a big play from Alex Johnson.
What a play by Alex Johnson to get that ball out of... I was going to say, as the Broncos fire up on the early tackles, but there's high contact. Falling, says Ashley Klein, but nonetheless high contact.
A much needed penalty there for South, coming off their own line, and Keenan Pulisius put on report for that tackle. Down to you, Joey.
Yeah, just watching Cody Walker just in front of us. He made a big tackle on the back row of Rabati and got another knock on that cork. He's been hobbling. You can see him there. He doesn't look comfortable. So even more responsibility now on Ilias, but also Cook. Here's the contact here. Just comes out of that tackle looking ginger.
How's the pace of the game been for you, Joey, at ground level there?
Oh, it's lightning, mate. It's 10-4. You'd think it'd be a dour game, but geez, it's been a good game. Nice and quick.
Hasn't it ever? Can't believe there's only a tick over 10 minutes remaining. Here's South now on the front foot, looking to square the ledger. It's with Campbell Graham. Nice step from Graham. Now he says sail for the line. He'll be hard to hold out from there, Campbell Graham. They do stop him. A metre short. Damien Cook goes to dummy half. Big chance here for the Rabbitohs. 6 more. Alex Johnston's got it. Goes to Cody Walker. He just looks to settle things down. It is a set restart. Ilias. So fresh set of 6 here for South. Trailing by 6 inside the last 10 minutes. It's with Nichols. 9 metres away from the line. Cook. Walker. Out in front of Mansour. Good tackle, Selwyn Cobbo. 1-on-1, the teenager against the veteran. Johnston. Had to reach for that one, Cody Walker. Here's the captain. Cam Murray thought about an offload. Good defence there from Carrigan, one of the defenders. Just got his arm around the ball. Cook. Totola! Good tackle. Here's the last. Can South get a repeat set? They might look for one better. That kick could have gone anywhere. Jay Turpin cleaned up for Brisbane.
Great effort by Turpin. He's made 50 tackles tonight. But the tackle of the night, I reckon, was Cobbo's on Mansour. A veteran trying to get round the youngster, and he nailed him.
Look at South aiming up in defence here. Brisbane nowhere to go. Halfway through the set, still inside their own 20. Pass will play it. Oh, there we go. Penalty Brisbane.
8 minutes left in the match. That's a tough penalty to cop. You're all buggered, you're tired. You're half a metre offside and you get pinged.
And the man we're talking about, Soldy, Tyrone Roberts, he's taken the field. He's replaced Jakey Turpin, who is absolutely spent.
I'll tell you what he is. He's an excellent goal kicker, long range, and he's also a field goal expert, Tyrone Roberts. So good move by Kevin Walters.
We saw that his number 9 was getting a little tired out there. A couple of big defensive efforts from Jake Turpin in the last set.
He's been good, Rabati, since he's come on, made a couple of really strong runs.
Yeah, TC Rabati. Roberts goes to dummy half. Here's Carrigan. Now Kelly. Walters with a dummy. Almost through. Nice pass there to Roberts. 10 metres away from the line. He's wrapped up there by Campbell Graham. Again, Brisbane puts South away here. Azarko goes short to Pulasia. Keenan Pulasia 9 away from the line. Roberts to Kelly. Grab a kick for Tony Staggs. Couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. And South are somehow still in the contest.
I thought it was simultaneous timing. You can.
Brisbane have had countless opportunities on the right edge, and again, Tony Staggs denied.
Would you challenge here? Why not challenge?
Well, Carrigan's asking about it. But in the end, I don't think they have. And it might be too late. Yeah, he was tackled without the ball there as he's trying to retrieve it.
Well, with 6.5 minutes to go, why try and... there's no need to save it. If it goes in your favour, that's a huge bonus.
The worst case you get if it went your way is a shot for 2 points. Brisbane leading by 6. We have got 6 minutes remaining. Here's an error. And coming onto the ball here is Billy Walters. 5 metres away from the line. What an opportunity this is now for Brisbane. Pulasia driving towards the line. He might have fallen over here. Just short. He'll be made to play it. Tyrone Roberts goes to Jermaine Azarko for one. They rushed up on him. Brisbane have now got some numbers. Here's TC Rabadi. Still plenty of tackles left. Roberts now. It's with Carrigan. Carrigan dances with them. Tackle 10 metres away. Right in the middle of the field. Options both sides here for Roberts. Now Kelly. Walters with a big tummy. Tries to duck under them. Will be stopped a couple of metres short. 2 tackles left in the set. 5 minutes left. Here's Payne Haas running onto it. A good tackle. Mark Nichols and Tavita Totola.
Here it is. Azarko.
Azarko out the back for 1 point. Oh, he had to wait for it. Gets it on the bounce. He'll be trapped with it, Willie. Throws a pass away. Here's a shot from Kurt Capel. Oh, my goodness me. Kurt Capel. Welcome to Brisbane. An instant hero.
How good is that?
What a way to celebrate your first game for the Brisbane Broncos.
And nailed it.
And captain and first ever field goal in first grade, boys.
Nathan Cleary was holding him back.
Oh,
No pressure, and he... Oh, wow.
could not have hit it any sweeter.
But great work by Azarko. Had the foresight. I think actually he was scrambling, wasn't he, Azarko? And he just thought, I'll throw it to my nearest man. And that man there it was. Short kick off.
Still time for South. And Ilias nearly got to it. But who was there to get to it? Kurt Capel. The South halfback nearly got it. 4 minutes remaining. Brisbane. And they register a first round victory. Well, South will get the ball here. And that wasn't the play that Brisbane needed at that stage of the game.
Yeah, well, it looked like that pass from Elwood Kelly was meant for Cobbo. But Katoni Staggs, he stuck the mitts out and it's travelled forward then. And a chance for the Rabbits.
Suncorp Stadium looking outstanding on night 2 of season 2022. So they've got to score this set here, South. Just over 3 minutes remaining. And they'll get a penalty. Brisbane players were calling for an error, but South will get a penalty.
They're challenging the Broncos.
Okay, we're on tackle 1. We have a captain's challenge from Brisbane. They're challenging the ruling of the strip.
Let's have a look at this one. Payne Haas involved.
We'll get determined if there's 2 players in the tackle. With 2 players in the tackle, Payne Haas has intent to strip the ball. The challenge is unsuccessful.
I don't think it mattered that there was 2 in the tackle or not, because the tackle was complete. Campbell Graham was on the ground.
They're going to take a shot. So, with 3 minutes remaining, if you knew they were going to take a shot, wouldn't they have had the kick and tee out there ready to go? Cameron Murray says, ask for time to be stopped, and it is.
We've got one of the ball kids searching for a kick.
There's the South Sydney coach's box. Jason Demetrio, front and centre.
Not a bad ploy, this. Get to 11-6, and then you know, well, we definitely need the try now.
Well, it is a big kick.
Yeah, it's a big kick,
out.
exactly. So he's got to get it for them to have any problem.
So the Sunday Footy Show returning at 11 a.m. on Sunday, and then what a big day we've got on Sunday. Sunday Footy Show into the NRLW, and then the NRL continues with the Eels against the Titans. Here he is, Jackson Paulo. Strikes it, and it's waved away, no goal. So Brisbane have the ball. It's play on here for the Broncos. Tony Staggs has got it. Oh, big contact there, Cameron Murray. Wow.
Great tackle, Cameron.
The skipper. Here's TC Rabadi. Strong performance off the bench.
Called held.
Had called held, yes. So come back and play the ball.
And so Jackson Paulo missed that kick. Adam Reynolds doesn't miss it if he's playing for Souths. So, you know, they're going to miss Adam Reynolds, that's for sure, South.
It was a good point you made, Paul, earlier, that Brisbane don't know what it's like to play with Adam Reynolds. South, it's their first outing without him, without their long-time skipper.
And I'm not in any way criticising the halfback, Ilias. He's done a pretty good job tonight, but he's not Adam Reynolds. No one is.
Last play here for Brisbane. Just under 2 minutes remaining. You think they've done enough now, leading by 7. Billy Walters will just drill this into the corner, and he's got too much on it. It's a 7-tackle set here for the Rabbitohs, and he was filthy on himself there, the Broncos number 6, who's acquitted himself very well tonight. There's a kick straight down the middle of the ground. Usually you'd go straight to touch there.
Yeah, that's a strange one, that one.
Brisbane have got it through Oates. Won't this lift the confidence of the Broncos? A first up victory. On the halfway line. Inside the last minute. So first up win, and Adam Reynolds set to be available next week. Albert Kelly. We've only got just over 30 seconds remaining, Cam, but Adam Reynolds comes into the side next week. Who makes way?
No idea, Salty.
They've both been good,
they've both played extremely well, both Albert Kelly and Billy Walters. Kelly's done a lot of the kicking tonight. Billy's chipped in every now and again, but Billy Walters, he's ran the ball strongly and defended well. So good headaches, I suppose, for Kevin Walters as coach.
As whoever misses out may end up heading to the bench. Here's a little chip over the top from Campbell Graham. Brisbane will clean up, and the siren will sound at Suncorp. The 32,000 that are in attendance stand and applaud the home side. Brisbane have opened the 2022 season with a 7-point victory. Full time here at Suncorp Stadium, and the Broncos 11 have defeated the South Sydney Rabbitohs 4.